You see what happens when you begin to just be with yourself, you will see one or two things happening to you. Either an extreme overwhelm of your thoughts, of your emotions, of your memories, of your traumas, of your worries and of your anxieties, all the petty and all the serious things. They will all overtake your mind. Look at this beautiful tree. This jungle is something. It's wild, but it's beautiful. Look at it from here. Yeah, so when you're filled with overwhelm, of course you don't want to be with yourself. Of course you don't want to sit with yourself. There is years and years of dread and worries that have been stacked up, piled up. And when you sit quietly just with yourself, all of them come screaming for your attention. All of them come screaming for to be looked at. And you don't have the courage to look at them. You don't have tools to look at them. So you rather, at the first sign of discomfort, at the first sign of pain, painful memory, or anything, we reach for the nearest and the easiest distraction available. And these distractions are available at our fingertips and at our doorsteps. You know, in India, you have like 15-minute delivery options. They've put delivery depots in every single neighborhood. So when you order something, let's say you ordered food, and while eating you realize that I wish I had some more rice. And you can just order. By the time you finish your rice, in 10-15 minutes you will have more rice at your doorstep. So we are so used to having everything quick and immediately. So why do we sit with ourselves? That's one thing. The other thing that happens, boredom. You are so bored. Let's say you have nothing bothering you, and now you're just sitting there blank, just blank, bored, and all your old habits start to kick in. So you will feel like, oh, maybe I'm hungry. Maybe I want to check my phone, but wait, I don't want to check my phone. So what do I do now? I'm supposed to do nothing, just be with my breath, listen to my heartbeat. What am I doing? What a stupid idea. What should I do? So you're bored. You have never been taught that boredom is what you need in life. You cannot avoid boredom. In fact, a lot of great things come up after the first episode with boredom, and then when you begin to learn that boredom is what you need in life, not something you try to push away. So two cases happen, right? You are either bored or you are overwhelmed. So when you're bored and you have all kind of distractions available, first you will start by calling a friend or eating something or drinking something, numbing yourself, numbing all the discomfort, and maybe going for a party, going for gatherings and all that. But you will find them crude after a while, because you would have evolved, you would have learned so much about spirituality and religion and psychoanalysis and whatnot. So you will refine your distractions. You will join dance classes. You will become a voracious reader. I think the pronunciation is voracious. I don't know. You'll become a prolific reader, and you take interest in painting and drawing and all that. And these are the refined distractions. But distractions they are nonetheless, because you're still busying your sense organs and your mind in some activity. Even if you're doing nothing, you have music on. I saw this so much when I was living in Europe, that wherever I went, people had music on at their homes. And I was like, I never put music on generally. My house is just so quiet. And so I realized that people just don't have a habit of being with themselves. We begin to lack creativity. We begin to lack lightness. We begin to lack the simplicity of being. because we have complicated ourselves. We have created so much around ourselves that we just don't know how to be. Just to be fully with yourself in the present moment and enjoy this company thoroughly. Enjoy being with yourself. Now let's talk practically about it. If you are into any creative field, it's must for you to spend some time alone in solitude all by yourself every single day. Because when your mind is quiet, when you're simply doing nothing, after some time, it happens always in the now, but psychologically it feels like after some time, an idea comes up, an imagination comes up, a creative notion comes up. These don't come to the mind, these don't come to the thought. They come from the source, directly display themselves to your source. And then you use your mind to do something about it, to write about it, to draw about it, and all that. You know that a lot of scientists and a lot of philosophers and a lot of people have talked about it, saying that they were dealing with some problem and it got solved in their dream, or when they were just taking a shower and suddenly they had this eureka moment. So how does that happen? Because you have calmed your nervous system, fully calmed it, and then this insight arises. And that's very important for a creative person, and even more important for the ones who have almost become mechanical. If your life is so mechanical, like most people in the Western world live very mechanical lives, and everything is set for them. When will they wake up? When will they go to work? What time will they have breakfast? What time will they have lunch? Everything is happening by the calendar. You begin to be so predictable, so obedient, and so easily traceable, so easily controllable, that all your thoughts, all your patterns, they can all be quantified. They can be measured in quantified manner. And then the marketplace, all the sites that you visit, all the things that you do, things you purchase online, anything, even what you browse, even what you watch on YouTube, everything creates a full-length study about you. And now the businesses, big businesses, they know what do you like to think, what do you like to do, when you are in this mood, what do you like to do, what you prefer on the weekends, what you prefer in the evenings. And without you even realizing, you become so, your desires and your ideas about life, they all become borrowed. They're not yours anymore. You think you're having them, but you're receiving them, and you're being controlled. And the one way to let go of this control is to take autonomy over you, to not let yourself become predictable, to be able to think independently, and not think in terms of convenience, not think in terms of how you will be better accepted in society, because that's the good thing to think. That's the way to be. Don't be the sheep, don't do the rat race, and just learn to be with yourself.